We are at the Silverstone circuit for round 9 of season 2 of the SCRL Red Bull Formula 1 series. The 55 car of Tanner Hill will be leading us to the green flag. Starting beside him is the 14 of Roger McLaughlin. Rest of the starting lineup for today's race. Points leader Riley Shirley Tube is starting in the 15th spot. This is the second British Grand Prix, and season 1, Dexter Black won that race. Entering this race, Tanner Hill, who is starting first, has a very unique opportunity here today. He has won the last 2 races at Shanghai and Monaco. If he wins here today at Silverstone, Tanner Hill will tie Bulldog 67 and Nick Kinley for winning 3 races in a row. Only 2 other drivers have ever done it in the 5-year history of this league. Tanner Hill, the rookie, trying for his 3rd. Most people don't even have 3 career wins. He has 2 so far this season in back-to-back races. So, of course, Circuit Silverstone, this 3.6-mile road course. 5 laps is the distance for today's race. Will we see history made here today, or will someone spoil the party for Tanner Hill? And now, those most famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines.
Field is rolling off. Doesn't look like anybody's having any problems, which is always a good thing. You want a clean start. Tanner Hill driving for Team Red Bull. Roger McLaughlin, start beside him, a rookie as well. Colin Dryberg, a well-known driver. Ty Dent recreated his career earlier in the season as Zandorf and Canadian Tire Motorsports Park. All those drivers trying to win the 2nd annual race here at Silverstone. Looks like Roger McLaughlin is trying to hold back some as we go racing for the 2nd time here in series history. We are racing here at Silverstone. Colin Dryberg with a great jump on the outside. Off towards turn number 1. Into turn number 2. Tanner Hill maintains his race lead. Colin Dryberg moves up to 2nd. Roger McLaughlin back to 3rd. Here comes Ty Dent. Ty Dent trying to clear, but Roger McLaughlin with a run on the inside, trying to pass Colin Dryberg for 2nd. This is what Tanner Hill wants. He wants to see the drivers battling so he can pull away. Off this corner, Dryberg with a run on the outside. Dryberg takes over 2nd place. Cassie Dent passes Zachary Fitzwater. Here comes David Solomon, teammate to Tanner Hill. We'll see if David Solomon can pass Fitzwater. He's got to run on the inside. He should have the preferred line. And yes, he does. Back up front, Colin Dryberg trying to catch Tanner Hill as we head down this back stretch. Dryberg has found success here in the Formula Series. He won at Watkins Glen in Season 1. So he knows how to get it done here on the road course. Single file for the first 4 cars. Colin Dryberg goes a little bit wide. Here comes Roger McLaughlin. Can he clear? He should have the preferred line. Yes, he does. But Dryberg's fighting back on the inside. Dryberg maintains 2nd for now. Go side by side, down under the bridge. Roger McLaughlin still on the inside. Now Dryberg slips down in front of him. Up. Tanner Hill goes wide. Here comes Dryberg for the race lead. Dryberg takes the lead. Tanner Hill got a little bit loose off the turn. We'll see if Tanner Hill can catch back up. As you see David Solomon trying to catch up, but Dryberg takes the lead off the turn. Into the final turn. Headed to the start-finish line, Colin Dryberg will lead the first lap here at Silverstone. Knocked Tanner Hill back to third, right in front of Cassie Dent. Cassie Dent trying to get her first Formula win after she performed pretty well in the Legend Series with a win at Talladega. Colin Dryberg driving for Mercedes, trying to give them their first win of the season. Roger McLaughlin trying to go for his first ever win in this league, making his 9th career start here in the Formula division. And you move Tanner Hill back to 4th. Not a disappointing race, considering he could go 3 for 3, but it's still a points-paying day for Tanner Hill as of right now. Let's see what's going on for last. Marcus Sassachi continues to trail in his Red Bull entry. Nope. Nick Kennedy once again out of points range. It's just not been his season. Colin Dryberg maintains his race lead over Roger McLaughlin. You got one of the best ever here in SCRL competition going against a rookie, Roger McLaughlin, trying to pass Dryberg. You see Tanner Hill trying to make a move for third. Can he work his way back up? Nope. Cassie Dent blocks. Remember, Tanner Hill came from behind winning that Monaco. Only won because Sebastian Torres smacked the wall, giving Tanner Hill the victory, so anything could happen. But you want to make your move as fast as possible. If a caution comes out, the race might not go back green. Dryberg trying to hit his marks. Tanner Hill trying to close in. Cassie Dent trying to make a move. Here comes Roger McLaughlin, but not close enough. Here we go. McLaughlin trying to make a run. Can he clear Dryberg? Oh! Side by side for the race lead. And Roger McLaughlin will lead that lap. Right? No, Dryberg led that lap. And Dryberg is able to keep the race lead by the slimmest of margin. And Tanner Hill has moved up to third. So he is not out of the race yet. Marcus Sassachi still in last place. He'll get the last car award for Silverstone. So Tanner Hill has made up one spot. Can he get the other two with 2 laps remaining in this race? Technically 2.5. I'm pretty sure it's not the day that Tanner Hill wanted to end the race, but you got to look at the big picture. Winning the championship, and you want to finish in points. Which as of right now, the last driver in points is Zachary Fitzwater Sr. Just in front of Ty Dent, who's second in points. You see Colin Dryberg's teammate, Steve Larker, trying to pass Jack Halleck. This will be for 6th. Battle for position. Here comes David Solomon trying to pass Cassie Dent. Got the 2 team Red Bull entries trying to draft with each other. And we got a battle for the lead. Roger McLaughlin still trying to get around Colin Dryberg, but Dryberg blocks. Roger McLaughlin appears to be faster, but Dryberg's using that veteran instinct to keep him in front. As you got the 2 team Red Bull cars battling. David Solomon, and Tanner Hill. Solomon has passed Tanner Hill for 3rd. Here goes Roger McLaughlin again, diving it down past Dryberg. Can he clear? Yes, he will. So he got another lead change. Did he make the move too early, though? And Marcus Sassachi has, no, excuse me, that's Gordon Smith, is currently trailing the field. Off the final turn, Roger McLaughlin Leads him with 2 laps to go. First time he's ever led in an SCRL competition. Battle for third again between the 2 Team Red Bull cars, Tanner Hill and David Solomon. And looks like Tanner Hill will complete the pass. Does he have enough time to catch Roger McLaughlin? Here comes David Solomon again. You wouldn't think these two are teammates, but they are. And Tanner Hill maintains third. He is 1.8 seconds behind Roger McLaughlin. We'll see if Driver can close back in on Roger McLaughlin. But he seems to be hitting his marks right now. And look at this big gaggle of cars right here. Cassie Dent, Jack Halleck, and Steve Larker battling for the 8th spot, the last spot for points. It's currently being held by Ty Dent. Back up front, Roger McLaughlin slowly pulling away from Colin Dryberg. These drivers fighting for every position they possibly can get. You see Tanner Hill hounding Colin Dryberg as we go through the S's. Here's Tanner Hill on the inside. Red Bull against Mercedes. Looks like Tanner Hill with the preferred line. Can he clear coming off the turn? No. Still side by side for second. This is just what Roger McLaughlin wants to see. These 2 cars battling out for second. That'll make him pull away. And Tanner Hill still trying to get second. Dryberg pulls away on the high side. They almost make contact. And Dryberg is able to maintain second, but Tanner Hill not giving up. And he clears Dryberg on the second to last turn. Off the final turn, Roger McLaughlin leads. White flag, 1 lap to go. Does Tanner Hill have enough time? He has 1.6 seconds behind. He's got 3 miles to make up 1 second. Oh, we've seen stranger things. But McLaughlin goes a little bit wide. Tanner Hill sticks it right on the curb. Trying to cut down the lead ever so slowly. You see Jack Halleck has moved up into 4th. Good run for that team after finishing back-to-back last place finishes earlier in the season at Melbourne and Bahrain. Trying to go for 3rd. Back up front, let's see. I don't think Tanner Hill's gaining that much on Roger McLaughlin. I think he'll need something to happen to that 14 car to catch him. And look at Jack Halleck trying to go for second, actually. Where did he come from? As we head down the back stretch, Roger McLaughlin, I think he's got this race in hand. Tanner Hill is just too far behind, dealing with Jack Halleck and Colin Dryberg. It just cost him going 3 for 3. But it's still a good points day for the rookie. But it looks like another rookie will be going to victory lane here today. Roger McLaughlin slowly making his way through the turns. Under the bridge for the final time. He's got clear sailing. As you see Jack Halleck trying to pass Tanner Hill for second. Roger McLaughlin with a good advantage. He just has to hit his marks. Slowly through the final turn. And Tanner Hill's streak is over. Off the final turn, Roger McLaughlin scores his first career win and his 9th career start. He wins here at Silverstone. Rest of the field crossing the start-finish line. Well, we had another rookie win, but it wasn't Tanner Hill. Here are your race results. Roger McLaughlin scores the win. Second, Tanner Hill, so close to winning 3 in a row. Third, Jack Halleck. Fourth, David Solomon. Fifth, Colin Dryberg. Sixth, Ty Dent. Seventh, Steve Larker. Eighth, Tony Newman, the last car that will receive points. Rest of your race results. All 22 drivers finished the race. Well, another rookie has won here in the Formula One Series. We will take you to victory lane for the very first time with the number 14 car of Roger McLaughlin. Here are your point standings after round 9 at Circuit Silverstone. Tanner Hill is our brand new points leader. He has a 1-point lead over Riley Spurley-Tube. Third is Ty Dent, 2 points behind. Fourth, Colin Dryberg, 4 points behind. And fifth, Sebastian Torres, 5 points behind. Sixth is Zachary Fitzwater. Seventh is Trey Wright. Eighth, Carter Friesian. Ninth, Silverstone race winner Roger McLaughlin, who gained 7 spots with that win. And 10th is Joseph Huffman. 11th is Jack Halleck. 12th, Marcus Sasachi. 13th, Tony Newman. 14th, Steve Larker. 15th, Nick Kennedy. 16th, Bryanson Hill. 17th, Richard Torres. 18th, David Solomon. 19th is Trevor Collins. And 20th is Cassie Dent. 21st, Gordon Smith. And 22nd in points, Patrick Smith, the only driver to not score any points here in Season 2. Well, that is it for round 9 at Silverstone. We'll see you next at round 10 at Circuit de Nervaz Magny-Cours for the French Grand Prix. And until then, keep the hammer down, and we'll see you at the track.